The question then is, after having described the various forms of sorrow, whether we can look at it without verbalization, without running away from it, or by intellectual adaptation to some other form of a religious or intellectual conclusion, but to look at it completely, not move away from it, stay with it. You understand? What we mean by that is, suppose I have a son who is deaf and dumb, who may die, and I am responsible because I have produced him. And it is sorrow, knowing that he can never look at the beautiful sky, never hear the running waters, and there is this sorrow. To remain with it, not move away from it. You understand? Are you following? That is, I have this great pain, this sorrow, either of his deformity or the death of someone with whom I have lived for many years, and the ending of that person. There is this sorrow. Sorrow is the essence of isolation. Right? I wonder if you understand that. Right? When we are totally isolated, completely alone, and that feeling is sorrow. Now, to remain completely with that feeling, not verbalize it, rationalize it, escape from it, transcend it, all the movement that thought brings about. Are we meeting each other? So that when there is that sorrow, and when thought doesn't enter into it at all, which means that you are completely sorrow. Not that you are trying to overcome sorrow, you are totally sorrow. And when there is that totality of it, then there is the disappearance of it. It's only when there is fragmentation, then there is travail. You understand? Are we meeting each other? So when there is sorrow, to remain with it without a single movement of thought, and that the wholeness of the wholeness of sorrow. It's not that I am in sorrow, I am sorrow. So there is no fragmentation involved in sorrow. So when there is that totality of that, and there is no movement away from that, then there is the withering away of it. Right? Are we together in this? See, without ending sorrow, how can there be love? We have associated sorrow and love strangely together. I love my son, and when he dies, I'm full of sorrow. So we have associated sorrow with love. Now we are asking whether love can exist. When there is suffering, can love exist at all? Right? Please. We're asking then, is love desire? Is love pleasure? And when that desire, that pleasure is denied, there is suffering. And we say suffering as jealousy, attachment, possession and all that is part of love. That's our condition, that's how we are educated. That's a part of our great inheritance, tradition. Now we are asking, love and suffering cannot possibly go together. Right? That's not a dogmatic statement or rhetorical assertion. But when one looks into the depth of sorrow and understands the movement of it, in which is involved pleasure, desire, attachment, and the consequences of that attachment which brings about corruption. If we are tied to anything, it will bring corruption, inevitably. And when one is aware, without any choice, without any movement, aware of the whole nature of sorrow, then can love exist with sorrow? You understand? Or love is something entirely different. I think we ought to be clear that devotion to a person, to a symbol, to the family, to something or other, is not love. Right? Please, is it? I'm devoted to you. for various reasons. There is a motive behind that devotion. Love has no motive. Right? If there is a motive, it's not love, obviously. If you give me pleasure sexually, various forms of comfort, dependency, the motive is I depend on you because you give me something in return. And as we live together, I call that love. Is it?